Hi everyone! For those new to the channel, a bit about myself. I haven't studied abroad before, but English has always been my passion and my major. I'm constantly evolving. Today, I want to share in this video what's actually worked for me in improving speaking English and listening skills, especially when we're not in an English-speaking country. When you don't have that natural environment, you've got to create it yourself. Before starting sharing my own strategies, let's bust two major myths about self-taught English. First, I hear so many people obsessing over memorizing vocabulary from lists and vocabulary books, but only to find it doesn't really translate to real-world skills. The second one is learning through TV series or movies, but giving up when it feels impossible without subtitles. Vocabulary and TV series are valuable, but they cannot be your only path. When you're creating your own English environment, you need something more holistic, which means a powerful blend of input and output. Here's how I approach it. First strategy, immerse yourself in authentic material. Your ears are literally the gateway to your speaking ability. When you listen to podcasts or native speakers, really tune into the differences between your pronunciation and theirs. Watch their mouth movements closely. Are your tongue and lips in the same position? Or can you catch those subtle differences? This is crucial because small pronunciation errors compound over time if ignored. Pay attention to how native speakers put words together in sentences, especially longer ones. Instead of memorizing isolated vocabulary, notice how words work in context. Take the word forward. Sure, you can look it up in the dictionary. In real conversations, you'll hear useful combinations like put forward something, look forward to doing something, and go forward. That's how language actually works in the real life. My second big strategy is don't just absorb, express yourself. After input must come output. Let me explain why this matters so much. Say you learn the phrase, think outside the box, means being creative. If you understand it but never actively use it, next time you need to describe someone creative, you'll default to what you already know. Your language toolkit never expands. Instead, deliberately practice new expressions like she always thinks outside the box in class, or I need to think outside the box when choosing my university electives. See what I'm doing here? After reading something or listening to a podcast or an audio, don't just move on. Challenge yourself to give a mini speech on that topic, trying hard to recall all of those new words and phrases you learned from the material. This is how they become part of your active vocabulary. The next secret is to practice English everywhere. When you are bored, imagine yourself in an interview. It's not real, but just imagine. Ask yourself questions like, how does happiness mean to you? Are hobbies important in life? Then just answer out loud like, well, I think happiness is fundamental. I'm happiest when I'm with my family or traveling to new places. Just imagine. Don't worry about using fillers or making small grammatical mistakes in your speech. That's actually part of the process. The goal is to train your muscles and immerse yourself in the language. And when you hit something you don't know how to express in that speech, in that fake interview, like how do I say put down the car seat during the journey? Just ask AI for help. Solve problems as you encounter them in your real life practice. So, these are my 3 proven strategies for mastering English without living in an English-speaking country. Yes, natural environment or immersion would be ideal, but that's not realistic for everyone, right? The good news is you can create your own immersion experience with these techniques. Try the strategies and let me know in the comments if you see any progress. If you like this video, give a like and subscribe to my channel. See you next time.